Hey guys, come along with me while we make the Vylah of athletic dress from Retro Sparkle Designs, featuring the cute little back and pockets. It's great for twirling. So to get started, we're going to need one top front, one top back, two skirt pieces cut on the fold. For the shorts pieces, you're going to need two backs cut mirrored, two middles cut mirrored, and two fronts cut mirrored, two pieces of binding, and two pockets. Let's start by taking our pockets. We're going to fold up under that top part by about 1/2 inch. So you're folding it towards the wrong side, and then you're going to go ahead and hem across the top to form the top of our pockets. This is what this will look like hemmed. I used a cover stitch. You could do a zigzag on a regular machine. That would work as well. Next, we're going to take our two shorts middle pieces. Notice the slanted pieces are up top. I'm going to line my pockets up. So my wrong side of my pocket is going to be facing my right side of my panel. So both right sides are up. You're going to go ahead and secure your pockets along the bottom of each middle panel, like so. Now that I've secured my pockets, I'm going to go ahead and put my short pieces together. So I've got my front and my back pieces. I'm going to place them on top of my middle panel, right sides together, lining up those straight edges as shown. So here I am clipping the front to the middle, and then I'm going to fold it over a little bit and make room and clip the back to the middle panel. And then I'm going to go ahead and sew down both sides to connect and make one short piece. This is what I'll have now. You can see my pocket is secured in there. I'm going to do the exact same thing with my other shorts piece, and then once I have both pieces complete, I'm going to put my shorts pieces right sides together on top of each other, and then you're going to sew down the back crotch curve and the front crotch curve, like so. This is what it will look like. Next, you're going to go ahead and open up your shorts. They're still wrong sides out. Line up that inseam, and you're going to go ahead and clip both legs, and then you're going to sew your inseam to connect the legs, just like so. Now we've finished sewing our inseam, we're going to go ahead and hem the bottom of our shorts. So I'm just folding under the bottom leg parts of the shorts by 1/2 inch all the way around in a circle, and then you're going to go ahead and hem. You can use a cover stitch, you can do a zigzag on a regular machine, or a double needle also on a regular machine. This is what my shorts look like hemmed. I'm going to go ahead and flip them right sides out, and you can see that they are basically done. You can see what the pockets look like. Next, we're going to go ahead and take our skirt pieces. I'm putting them right sides together, lining up those side seams, and then you're going to go ahead and sew each side seam to attach. This is what my skirt looks like now, and I'm going to go ahead and attach my skirt to my shorts. So I'm turning my skirt right sides out, and my shorts are right side out. Then you're going to go ahead and open up the top of your skirt. You're going to slip your shorts inside, lining up the top the top line of your shorts waist and the waist of your skirt. Clip around in a circle. As you can see, my shorts are right side out. You're going to go ahead and sew around in a circle to attach the top of the skirt to the top of your shorts, just like so. Next, you're going to go ahead and fold under the top piece of your front, as you can see, and then you're going to go ahead and hem that. This is what it looks like hemmed. Now I'm taking the back of my top and I'm going to put it right sides together on top of my front. You've got that kind of pointy piece on the upside, and then you're going to go ahead and sew down each side to attach. Now I've got my top formed. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so the arm side is right sides up, as you can see. Next, we're going to work on our binding. So this is what it looks like. You can see that back part right there is pointy. I have a clip that I've marked 1 inch on my binding. I'm going to go ahead and pull my binding, line it up with that raw edge. I'm leaving an inch overhang on my binding. That is, again, that pointy part on the back. Then you're going to go ahead and take your binding, line up that raw edge with the top portion under the arm and all the way through to the front, just like so. Just clip it as best you can. My right sides of my binding is going to be facing the wrong sides of my shirt. This is what it looks like now that I've attached my binding. Make sure you sew all the way to the end. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our binding portion. So to bind, you're basically folding that piece in half and then in half again. I like to turn my seam so it is facing inward. This is how I do it. So basically take your piece, fold it in half like that, fold your hem up, and then you're going to go ahead and fold your binding in half again so it will encase your seam. Just like so. Do that all the way along the edge. Clips are definitely your friend here. Go slow. Once you have everything enclosed, you're going to end up sewing along that binding. You want to make sure that you've got it completely enclosed so you don't have any of the seam showing on the front of your, or on the outside of your top once you're done. Here I am clipping all the way to the front now. This strap part is kind of the same thing. You're going to go ahead and fold that seam part up and towards the middle, and then you're going to fold the other side also towards the middle, just like so. And then go ahead and clip. I had to run and get more clips here. Like I said, clips are your friend. Clip all the way to the end, just like so. And then once you have everything perfectly the way you want it, you're going to go ahead and take it to your cover stitch or your machine, and you're going to sew all the way along that strap, just like that. This is what it looks like now. As you can see, I'm going to show you from the right sides. I've got my strap coming off the front like that, and then it's got some overhang on the back like so. With that overhang, go ahead and take your scissors and just trim it up so that it is flush. And then we're ready to work on our other strap. So again, I'm going to turn my shirt right sides out with the other underarm area facing up, just like that. And we're going to do the exact same process with our other piece of binding. I'm going to speed this next part up since we've already done it. But again, go ahead and make sure you've got that overlap coming off of that back spot. So here I am again. I'm taking my binding, lining up the raw edges with the top of the shirt. Again, your binding right sides will be down, wrong sides are up. Just clip all the way along. Once you've got everything, you're going to go ahead and sew to attach once again. Sew all the way along the strap. I sped this up quite a bit since we already did the other binding, so I just wanted to show the process again. I am folding in half and then in half again and closing that seam, taking care on my strap to make sure that everything is even. Once you have it just the way you want it, you're just going to go ahead and sew straight across to attach your other strap. And that's what that will look like. So now you can see I have two straps coming off the front, a little overhang on the back. You can either clip that or you can fold it under and do a straight stitch. I just opted to fold mine under and do a straight stitch and trim it, just thinking that would make it look a little bit more finished. Next, I'm going to take my straps and bring them from the front to the back, tucking them inside the top, or on the inside, I suppose, so on the wrong side. Clip them in place where the notches were from the pattern. You're going to do that for both, making sure the straps are not twisted. And once you have them exactly the way you want it, you're going to take it to your machine and do a straight stitch back and forth to attach the straps to the back of your top. That's what that will look like. As you can see, I've got everything attached and I am ready to attach my top to my skirt. So I'm going to take my top and I'm going to put it right sides together with my skirt. So I'm slipping my skirt inside. I'm lining up my side seams, my front. Make sure your front is actually to the front of your shorts so that everything is facing the correct way. Line everything up, and then you're going to go ahead and sew around in a circle to attach your skirt to your top, just like so. That's what we're looking like, and we are almost done. So next we're going to fold under the bottom of our skirt all the way around. I do a 1/2 inch. You could do 1/4 to 1/2 inch, just depending on your preference, and cover stitch or top stitch all the way around. That is what my hem looks like. And now you've made the Vylah athletic skirt from Retro Sparkle Designs. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow for more.